money, our love will be enough.
No wonder she likes birds. She's cuckoo.
Oh, Mr. DeSneer, doesn't this get you in a sentimental mood? Doesn't this make you think of marriage?
I'd rather have a dog than a wife.
Oh, stop teasing. You don't mean that. And can I call you Bunko?
No charge.
Why would you rather have a dog instead of a wife?
First of all, a dog license is much cheaper. Second of all, a dog comes with its own fur coat.
It's so hot and dry in here. Is there a place I can get a drink of water?
Sleds. Show these folks where they can water down. These folks.
Yeah. This is your way to the rain barrel.
Miss Belinda, I could do with a drink myself.
Sounds lovely.
Mr. DeSneer, I have given you all the money I possess.
Trust me, Judge Abercrombie.
I have no choice but to trust you. Ottilie has no choice. She, too, has given you all the money she possesses, her inheritance, from my dear departed mama.
Oh, yes. Dear, dear Mama, may she rest in peace.
But I must tell you something about Ottilie. She's man crazy.
No. I never would have guessed.
Oh, I tell you, this town is something of an inferno. Does it ever rain in Golpher Gap?
It all depends on the weather. Don't worry about a thing, Judge. Soon you'll be rich enough to scratch in public. He may prove to be useful. Ah!
Those rocks are definitely the real thing.
So, are you now convinced?
No. I still never heard of a mine that contained gold, silver, diamonds, and emeralds.
And molybdenum. Don't forget molybdenum. You name it, we got it. What's the matter with that horse?
I'll check.
You know, I'm surprised the judge is so eager to invest. He doesn't impress me as a speculator, although he did say he collects antiques.
Ah, I see you've met his sister.
Do you mind if I continue to look around?
Consider Gopher Gap your home.
Something's wrong here. I know it.
Did you miss me while I was away?
Oh, were you gone? Have you any money left?
Why, no, I gave it all to you.
Well, then you'll want to catch the stage. You don't want to miss it.
Stop teasing. I'm as pretty as can be.
Most girls are.
I love a man with a sense of humor. A powerful businessman like you has probably never met a girl like me. I'm different.
Most women think that. That's what makes you all alike.
You try to be the big bad wolf, but I know you're just a lamb.
Bah. It's an Indian attack! What's the matter with your tongue? That's what you get for eating Swiss cheese in the Arizona sunshine.
That's nonsense! I love the Arizona sunshine. I could sit in the Arizona sunshine day and night.
Ah, you'll excuse me, Miss Abercrombie. Business, you understand.
Of course, But did I tell you I was just 29?
Yes, but you never told me when. Now, remember what I told you about the Swiss cheese and the sunshine awaits. Ms. Verlinda. Ms. Verlinda, won't you have a seat?
I hope I haven't been any inconvenience, but I'd like to start my sanctuary as soon as possible. Please be out by morning.
I should like to talk to you about your upcoming marriage. This mountain man could be a fortune hunter or a cad.
What a pretty watch.
Yes, isn't it?
I know that trick. Don't watch the watch!
You're much too young to know what you're doing. You're throwing away a fortune. You must sign over power of attorney to me.
Oh!
Is that tarantula? Come here, boy.
Whatever you say, Mr. DeSneer.
I have the appropriate form in my desk. Flora, swing it. Piano lady! I meant the watch.
Check.
No checks, cash. Now, where is it? I always keep one handy for moments such as this. Aha! Here it is. Now you two will sign as witnesses.
What's a witness?
I told you he was too dumb for this deal. Hey, that's my locket. I've been looking for that.
Hurry up, the mountain man will be back any moment. Sign, bird lady.
Good thinking, Bunko.
Flora. Flash.
Right here, Paul.
Sign it!
There you go.
Now what?
I'm about to turn Spenawumpa mine into liquid assets.
I had liquid assets once. Over here.
You?
Yeah.
Liquid assets?
Yep. 2 bottles of whiskey.
Careful, they're coming back.
Mr. Romantic was telling us about poetry.
Poet of the wilderness.
I'll give him that. His poetry's pretty wild.
Oh, another sailboat, please, Mr. Romantic.
A short one, just enough to whet the appetite. I call this one the candle. I'm nothing but a candle of yellow wax I'm made. I sit here on the mantel and slowly melt away.
That was impressive.
Is that it?
Would you like to hear about the time that I was attacked?
By a vicious bear?
Yes!
Yes.
That's a great story, I think I will.
There's no need to run. That was just my impression of a timber wolf. Oh. Come, sit. Could you escort these 3 out?
Flat.
Here you go. there I was by the campfire, the stars beaming down. And then I heard it. That was my impression of a bear.
Oh.
I did not breathe for a few moments. And then I saw it. It must have weighed 800 pounds! Maybe not.
That's a lot of bear.
I knew I would have to fight it. So I said to myself, Rocky, because that is my name, it's either you or the bear!
And?
They've heard this story.
It was me.
My goodness, that's a grizzly tale.
I was chewed to pieces!
But you managed to bear up.
Just barely.
This story is unbearable.
Bear with me while I continue.
I think you made it up. I can't bear to hear any more.
The facts will bear me out.
What kind of jokes do you expect with the salary they're paying us, huh?
Bearing right along with my tale.
Shut up! I have an announcement to make. Ms. Verlinda has signed over a power of attorney to me, and I intend to keep the Spenawumpa mine open for years to come.
What are you talking about? Miss Verlinda is closing down the mine and turning Golpher Gap into a hummingbird sanctuary.
Judge, would you take a look at this document and see that it is properly signed and duly witnessed?
Very well. I don't believe Miss Verlinda signs this.
Ask her yourself.
Thank you. Miss Flora Four-Flusher.
Here I am, Judge.
Is that your signature?
It is, Judge.
Mr. X? Mr. X?
Yeah, that's me, Judge. That's my mark.
That's my mark.
There's something wrong with Miss Verlinda. Miss Verlinda, you didn't sign that paper, did you?
Yup.
In that case, it's all perfectly legal.
Thank you, Judge.
I'm coming! Whoa! I got all purdied up. It's him! My child!
Let go of me, lady.
But I'm your long-lost mother!
My mother is alive and well. Always has been. She's living in Winnipeg.
Winnipeg?
That is in Canada.
Oh.
Another false alarm. When am I ever gonna find my child? Is it you? Are you my child? No. Gotta be somewhere. I've been looking for years. Is it you? No. Is it you? No. Gotta be here somewhere. I just know my child's here. Is it you? No, my baby had hair.